I tell them to be patient. You know, when we think about the internet today, everybody uses the internet ubiquitously, right? Like it's even now considered a public good. In 1995, you know, Paul Krugman was saying that the internet is going to be as important as the fax machine, right? Like it's going to go away. But those elements take a lot of time to build, right? Similarly to MP3s, nobody calls music MP3. It's a technology layer. It's not a physical asset. So it's just about really educating the masses and show them the use cases and allowing us to have the patience to really adopt new technologies. Look, it's important to have naysayers. It's important to have critics. It's important to have contrarian thinking because that's the only way products get better. That's the only way that true innovation happens, right? No one's ever making an improvement on a product because everybody's telling you, oh, how good it is, right? You only improve things when people are being critical of them. You know, I think for Web3, it's going to be about convenience. I think the next iteration of it, we went from like full decentralized maxi, right? We're all like fully sovereignty. We want to control our own money. We want to control our own assets. But now we're entering into an asset class where individuals want the convenience of Web3. So I think that the next iteration of Web3 is all about convenience of onboarding, of handling, of custody. So it's really that the next evolution is going to be convenience. Number one, tokenized media. I think digital publishing, with the rise of AI and misinformation, we're starting to see that the truth needs to be verified. And there's only one product that can do that, and that's the blockchain. Verifying the truth in journalism, verifying the truth of images, verifying the truth of information is going to be critically important. NFT Now, we're leading the way by creating a new product called Sovereignty. I think the second trend that we're going to see is going to be loyalty and rewards, right? Seeing these memberships live on chain so that there's immutable trust and immutable services that people can actually track it. So I would say like anything around membership clubs, shopping clubs, Amex points, things of that nature we're going to see that on the, And then the third one I think I see, it's going to be L2s, right? Layer 2s are going to be the next thing. I think next summer is going to be L2 summer. Everyone from Arbitrum, from Optimism, from Layer 0, Base, Polygon, they're going to have a really big resurgence. And I think that it's going to come back to the matter of convenience. How will those three elements come through? One, fundamentals, right? Is a founder or is a company building on fundamentals and not just hype? That's really important. Number two is a clear 10-year vision. A lot of founders only have 1-2 year vision. They don't have a 10-year vision to guide them. It's like, I always say, at NFT Now, we know exactly where we're gonna be in 10 years, but in 12 months, we're still unsure, right? But it's very crystal clear for having that 10-year vision. And then I think number three, for the element is to have a strong narrative for teams, a lot of grit, your character, integrity. In our industry, there's a lot of scams, there's a lot of fraud, and very rarely are we seeing projects that succeed long-term. That's because a lot of founders lack integrity. So if you see a founder with a significant amount of integrity, I always bet on them. NFT Now Pass, the Now Pass, number one. You know, I have to make sure that that's number one. Look, I don't particularly look for any NFTs in particular. It's like, what I say to people is, find that NFT that aligns with your values, that you can buy, that you can engage in, that you can lose the money just in case. You know, most NFTs will go to zero. As long as you're getting the value, whether it's beauty, utility, or just pure joy. Those are the NFTs that I tell people to buy, right? I look for history before. Is this NFT valuable from a historical standpoint? Number two, I look at it from a utility. Okay, does this give me access to something else? Does this open doors to things that I would not have access to before? Number three, it's about community. How strong is this community? How strong is the network behind it? And number four is like, is this going to be an NFT? Something that's really important for me is something that doesn't live just in digital. Can this NFT live in digital, but also enhance my real life? Those are the components that I would say look for that, yeah.